Check, check, check. We got it. We got it. I got that thing done in the last possible second. Welcome to the Little Nugget Show. What an angry feeling I have coursing through my veins. I don't know who brings it out more. Is it Minnesota? Or is it the cringiest fucking team that's ever walked the face of the NBA court? Oklahoma City Thunder. Tonight, they came into Denver, handed Jamal and Jokic some whoop ass, and walked out in their dorky ass fucking... Can't be saying bad words right off the bat. They don't like that. Anyway, I'm sure you're all as frustrated as I am, so I made up this little mashup of the hate that I feel. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's see. Boom. Let me know if you can hear it. I'll play it later too. So I got to go here and boom. Just figuring this shit out as we go.
You must be Ringo. Look, darling. Johnny Ringo. The deadliest pistol there since Wild Bill, they say. What do you think, darling? Should I hate him?
You don't even know.
No, that's true, but I don't know. There's just something about him. Something around the house. I don't know. Reminds me of me. Evidently, Mr. Ringo's an educated man. How I really hate him. What's it, Johnny? I hear he's real fast.
Ah! Luckily, we had 0 viewers for that. So, fuck out of here. Just let me know if you see, well, if you joined the show a little bit later and you started from the beginning, let me know if you could hear it. Because I can hear it coming out of my computer, but I didn't like that. Anyway, that's the feeling I have when it comes to Oklahoma City. Obviously, tonight, Shea showed why he's MVP. And Joker showed why he doesn't give a rat's ass about MVP. Obviously, Joker's rusty. I think we got our hopes up a little too high after last game. But why is it that there's always one player on a team who has a career three-point night against Denver? It almost seems like every freaking game that happens. Career three-point night. There's got to be something to it. You know what I think it is? I actually wrote it down. No, I didn't. I thought about it. Oh, no, I sent a comment in on the DMVR show. What I was saying is Oklahoma City knows that no matter where they get the ball, unless the Denver defender is right on them, if they have any space at all, they're going to be able to get a shot up. And there's a confidence, kind of like Tim Hardaway when he's on fire. No matter where he gets the ball, he's going to go up and take the shot. And he knows nobody's doing anything about it. Like, how many three-pointers are getting blocked by Denver? Has there been 2 from Peyton? Nobody's blocking these threes. Obviously, the slow closeouts aren't going to help. But they know, even if Spencer's right there, even if Jamal's right there, and they're throwing it right up, they can make it. They can make every shot. They go in with the confidence knowing that not only we can make 7 out of 9, you can make 5 out of 6, you get a three-pointer, you get a three-pointer, you get a three-pointer. They know that 20 other teams have done the same goddamn thing to fucking Denver. I think we can start cussing now. The vitriol I have for that team, and what's up with the orange jerseys? Give me a fucking break. Next game is February 27th. I don't give a shit about any other games between now and then at this moment. But February 27th is in Oklahoma City. And we basically have a 4-game series in the regular season. And then I expect a 5 to 7 game series, maybe, predicting 6 in the Western Conference Finals, whether we be 1, 2, or 3, or 4, right? Would it be 1 and 4? We would be top 3. OKC is top 3. And maybe Timberwolves go top 3. So we have to beat the little puppies in the second round after we would beat, let's see, if we were 2, we'd play 7. Who would that be by then? Phoenix, maybe? Who do we owe 1 to? I don't want to deal with the Rockets. I honestly don't even want to deal with the Rockets. I don't like their coach. I feel like he needs to be in anger management next to me. But it takes one to know one, if you know what I mean. He's psycho. Not as psycho as Tim Hardaway Jr., although one shortcoming of being a psycho is that sometimes you get in your own mind. And that is apparently what's happening to Tim Hardaway Jr. Can you believe it? I don't know what his shooting was. I don't even want to pull up the stats tonight. Oh, we didn't even mention the fact that I was so excited earlier today. I'm getting hyped for the game. I mean, this game, like we all had marked on our calendar, ready to. I mean, what was beautiful is that we didn't have to play OKC while they were doing all this cooking. What's not beautiful is that we have to play OKC while we're hurt. But they're a little hurt too. However, it's a nice long span of time between the 7-game series and the previous playoffs and now. So there's been a lot of hype. I mean, that's definitely the number 1 game I had marked on my calendar. February 1st. In Denver, we get a chance to set things straight. And OKC just comes in and punks the shit out of us. There's just a few things to talk about here, not too many. Denver, like, maybe it's because I grew up playing in a rough, I don't know what you call it. I played in the 90s. I don't know what that means, but I remember what it was like. And I played small schools, and sometimes we'd go for a fight and a basketball game would break out. We'd actually finish a game. Like, literally constant fighting. Every game. So, look it up. 2A basketball in New Mexico. There were some vicious moments, but we loved it. I mean, it's like hockey. It should be like hockey, in my opinion. Who said that? Was it Bruce? Saying, I wish it was like hockey, where you could slap a mother every now and then. But you got to have an enforcer. And one of the best comments I heard, one of the best super chats I heard on DMVR was, Hunter needs to be the enforcer. Everyone's got 6 fouls. Hunter's crazy enough to go out and do it. You guys make fun of him as like a little puppy dog, but it's like, he can hustle. And it doesn't take much, dude. It just takes that little extra. You know what I tell my kids? Actually, I don't. Strike that from the record, Your Honor. If I was playing basketball and I was going to teach somebody how to play basketball, and I say, listen, if they're on a fast break or something, and you need to send a message, what you think of is this little ball inside of you, little bowling ball, a miniature shot put, we'll say. It's like a glowing red hot thing in the middle of your body, the center of mass, we'll call it. Kryptonite. You need to go after Superman. Shay thinks he's Superman. And know that he's got a little white ball in the middle of his gut. And you just need to think of it as pool balls, you know? Billiards. Maybe you've got the cue ball. And he's definitely not the 8 ball. That's Peyton. What would Shay be if he was a billiard ball? Probably the 2 ball, right? Because he's number 2. He's definitely not number 1. We all know that Jokic is number 1. Back off. It's going to be so funny to see Shea gets back-to-back MVPs, and Joker's like, yeah, well, Lucky I didn't have 65 games and I only had 64. Because he's going to do that on purpose just to throw the MVP away. Motherfucker should be 6-time MVP at this point by the end of this year. But he doesn't care. And that kind of pisses me off, to be honest. You want to separate. I mean, I understand we all love Jokic for the same reason. He plays the right way. He sees the intricacies of the game in its purest form, and he wants to play the right way. That's why this molestation defense pressure pisses him off so much. It pisses him off because you can't play basketball like that. This isn't basketball. It's like seeing what crimes you can get away with as long as you can get away with them. And then keep pushing the limit and keep pushing the limit and watch the cops. It's like the cops in these damn riots where they stand back and just let shit happen. You know, I had a few games recently. I watched, my daughter plays, my son plays, I coach. So I've seen a few games recently where we had really good refs that put a stop to that because it's in every game. Shitty defenders in middle school and high school girls, it's, you know, you just run up and hump a leg. Super aggressive. A lot of people that don't have good offensive experience or skills can't handle that pressure. But there's easy ways to handle the pressure. Jokic did it a few times. He started to. If you go back into the game and you watch him hit Lou Dort about at least 3 solid ones, maybe a couple were flops, but one of them, he just cracked Lou. And Lou was like, Jokic had enough. But what pisses me off is that he did this last year. When they do it, he doesn't want to play his game. I don't know what it is, but we're going to have to keep an eye on it as the season develops. I think in Detroit, I haven't really looked up the exact matchups here. But in Detroit, going ahead, we definitely got revenge on the mind there. We've got to get them back. What are you, number 1 in the East? Okay, not anymore. Or, you know, whatever that means. Now, we definitely got punked by OKC, but we got 3 more, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if we went 2-2. We steal one in their barn, and they get another one, and then maybe we split. So we win one of the 2 next away games, and then the home game, I believe, is the final. Let's pull that up. Oh, shoot. I had it, but I don't have it. Stand by. Denver Nuggets schedule, NBA.com. And why is it not coming up? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, where is my live stream? There it is. Boom. Boom. And what does that look like? Okay, here we go. And on the docket for, let's zoom in, slide over. All right. Detroit, New York, Chicago. Well, that's going to be Cleveland. Jeez. So the next 4 games are a little rough, I think. A little rough around the edges. What did they say? Giannis was going to go to Chicago? Crazy. The trading is, that I talked about it last time, is like, trading should just be at the off season. I mean, what the maybe I just haven't been around the league long enough, but Clippers. So the Memphis starts a decent, and then we go Boston, OKC. What is 1 game Boston at home? 25th? So Portland, Golden State, LA, that makes sense. 3 away games in the West Coast. Hopefully Aaron Gordon's back by Golden State, or no? Would he be back? He could be. If he loses like 15 to 20 pounds in his upper body, his little legs can't handle it anymore. But he would be back in that would be like 4+ weeks. They said 4 to 6, so maybe not. Then you got to go home for 1 game 2 days later. No, it's 3. Actually, it's 3. That's not bad. But you know what? Old Scotty Hastings always says the first game or the toughest game on a road trip is the first game back at home. God, I'm so sick of hearing that shit. So that'll be Boston at home. And then we got OKC on the 27th. And then the next one, we're not going to go through every game here. We're just going to hit the next one, March 9th. So that gives us some time. You know, we got 3 weeks till the next one. And then after that, another week and a half or so. And that one's away. So they go Denver, OKC, OKC, Denver. And then round 3. Is it 3? So 2 plays 7, then 2 plays 3, then 2 plays 1. Yeah, so round 3 of the NBA playoffs will be a 7-game series. Most likely, Oklahoma City will have the home court advantage. But what's ironic about this year is that Denver's doing much better on the road than they even should be. I don't know if it's even... Usually the home record should be X% higher than the road record, right? Well, our road record is considerably higher than what it should be, and that's great. Is it true that silver is $130 an ounce? I heard that today, and I was like, what? Crazy. Actually, where's my other one? This is a... Why are we talking about silver? No idea. That's 5 ounces right there. Boy, just kidding. It's not real. Don't come rob me. Oh, man. I have a little 2-ounce bullet that's made out of silver. Cartridge, actually. Bullet encasing, for those of you. Anyway, let's get off of this. Actually, we could do it like that and switch it in case we need to look at it again. Can we look at the game? Actually, we would have to go back up. Denver's the Northwest. That doesn't make... Okay. Game recap. Pop-ups. Bullshit. Why does this look so much different than the normal NBA thing? I don't see any game Where's the freaking stats? Okay, for those of you that know how to do this. Stand by. Yeah, so that's it right there. SGA, 34 points, leads Thunder to wire victory over... Oh, fuck out of here, you fucking cunts. God, I'm fucking pissed. Chet, look at the look on Chet's face. Like, what is he, some kind of horse? Jalen Williams. Cason Wallace. They all have the dorkiest fucking looks on. And obviously Shea's like MVP of dorkiest fucking faces. Here we go, box score. What is there to see in the box score except that... Oh no, you know what we need to look at is that other thing. Play-by-play summary. No, that didn't... I want to see 3-point percentages. What's that? Am I on the wrong fucking tab? Were you even watching that? Okay, so if it's box score, I guess they have totals here. So total 3-point made, 3-point attempts, 16 of 35 is Denver for 45.7%. Denver is the number 1 3-point shooting team by percentage. And they outshot Oklahoma City by percentage. However, that's because some knuckleheads like Chet, let's see what Chet did. Went 1 for 7. Lou Dortz, 2 for 6. And 3 for 9 on Isaiah Joe, and 0 for 2. Whatever his name is. So they're only 19 of 48. It seemed like they made about 107 3-pointers, especially in the third period. But Denver's down here at 16 and 35. Not bad. Not bad at all. If Jamal would have made anything and Hardaway would have made anything, he's 0 for 4. Say he's 1 for 4 and Jamal's 3 for 8. That's 3 more. We got 19 out of 35 and they were 19 out of 48. So it's just, I mean, we lost by 10 and they, I mean, it was kind of not really a 10-point loss, but I don't know. The one thing Shea has is the ability, you know, we all pissed at Shea because he has the ability to draw fouls, for sure. The master baiter, they call him. Foul baiter, that is. But how do we get rid of that? There we go. He was on tonight. He even pulled up for 3 and just was like, look, I can make one and you can't. I don't even want to, but I'm just going to pull up a little step back in Jamal's face. Jamal got punked, man. Tonight was his night. And he did not show up. He got punked. I think everyone did, honestly, except Peyton. Actually, Peyton had a good game, exceptional game, and he has the right energy when you're going for a straight-up poster on Chet. That was the dirtiest. And all the shit talking. I love it. Hardaway should be out there sharing in the shit talking. Because that's his job. But he's got to make a couple threes to get the confidence that he needs to shit talk properly. That's the end goal. It's not making the threes. It's using the made threes to get to your shit talking abilities, to your highest level. Because I think he's really good from what I hear, what I guess, what I see. But you can't talk shit when you're getting your ass kicked. You can't talk shit when you're 1 of 8 from 3. You know? Well, you got to show up. So what are you going to do? Go out to OKC now and show up? I hope so. Remains to be seen. 2 more days. We check in again with the Denver Nuggets, see how they're doing. Now, we have said that a few times in the past that Jokic, although being hurt after Cam Johnson with the same injury, would come back sooner than Cam Johnson. And that is the case. So where the fuck is he? I don't even want Christian Brown to come back. To be honest, I think, like I've said before, he needs surgery on his ankle to clean up some stuff. And he's just going to have to grit out a terrible, painful season. And it's just going to bother him until he gets it fixed. And he doesn't want to get it fixed because that's going to take him out for like 6 weeks. So even though he's been out for like, maybe he should have got surgery. Okay, let's play that video again, see if it works. We obviously have no viewers and no comments. Well, this show's going well. This show is really going well. Bringing a lot of people in from the DMVR super chats. I'm going to have to stop sending you guys money because my advertising is not going anywhere. So you have to stop it. That's it. Now that I have a minute, whoa, what did I just do? Where can I see the audio that's coming through? That would be great to know. Where do you check your audio? The only thing I'm listening to is whatever's coming out of here that's going into there, that's going into there. But that is where the video is, so I don't know if it's going to work. I guess I'll have to watch my own damn video afterwards. Cool. It'll get at least 1 view. Well, whatever. Let's see here.
You must be Ringo. Look, darling. Johnny Ringo. The deadliest pistol there since Wild Bill, they say. What do you think, darling? Should I hate him?
You don't even know him.
That's true, but I don't know. There's just something about him. Something around the house. I don't know. Reminds me of me. Evidently, Mr. Ringo's an educated man. Oh, I really hate him. Watch it, Johnny. I hear he's real fat.
Ah, what a knucklehead. I literally threw that together by the seat of my pants between the end of the game and the beginning of, or the end of the DMVR show. So for those of you that have come to see that video, understand that now this one's copywritten. But no big deal. The one thing I can say about Denver in their response, the only answer to aggressive defense is superior violence. Violence of action, violence of aggression. You have to be at or above their level. You have to hurt them. You have to make them not want to do it. You have to tell them, no, I'm not putting up with this shit, and I'm gonna walk right off this court with 6 fouls if you keep doing it. If that's what it takes, then you got to send your enforcers in and flatten some people. Not gonna lie, that's the only answer. Denver doesn't want to play that kind of basketball. I don't want to play that kind of basketball. I don't want to fucking watch that kind of basketball. But the only thing that puts a stop to it is the refs. And right now, NBA refs are acting like they're in freaking Minneapolis, Minnesota. Just sit back and let it happen. See what happens. See what happens. It's like, oh yeah, but if you do something, we'll call it on you. I hate that. I can't stand that. What else can we say about? Nothing. I didn't write anything down. I was just too damn pissed. I'll tell you what's going to get well used tonight, and that's my punching bag. And maybe I can figure out how to print that face of Shea right there on the punching bag and get my frustrations out. Well, we got another show done for you today. Tomorrow is Back to the Grow Show with Flaco Watts. And that'll be at 11 p.m. as usual, where we can discuss how you are doing in your home gardens. The next day, we'll be back here at the Little Nugget Show after the Detroit game, which I think starts at 5, so I'll be here at 9. And then it's a back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken, Detroit, New York. Yeah, I don't. This stretch worried me until Jokic came back and they won that last game. Then I was like, oh, wow, everything has been restored. Everything is right with the world. And I couldn't be more wrong because I could easily see him spitting off with Jokic back. 3 out of 4 losses. I mean, I think they're going to lose every game before the start of each game. Until they prove otherwise, what is there to, if you don't show up, you're going to get your ass kicked. You can't just assume that. And it seems like every team Denver plays shows up and somebody goes off. I mean, we beat the Nets and Michael Porter went off. Somebody's always busting 7 threes. Why? Perimeter defense, I guess. Yeah, I just had some bad thoughts about how to handle 3-point shooting. Probably shouldn't go there. Probably should not go there. But yeah, it could be ugly. Anyway, we'll have those 2 shows in a row. And then after that, I have a different kind of show. So stick around with me. Watch these when you can. If you're starting after the fact, remember, go to 1.5 speed because I sound smarter. Till next time. Don't let hate fester. Actually, why am I trying to be nice? I just have a really hard time with seeing this team and that guy play better. I can't figure it out. You can blame it on foul baiting, but he made shots and Jamal missed shots. And that's what it comes down to in this league. Make or miss. Jokic, I don't know what he was doing, but hopefully he gets his shit together by the next game. This was a rough one. If you joined me, thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Actually, please subscribe. I need only 24 to get to 8,900. Actually, I wouldn't mind just getting like 6 to get to 8880. Because 888's 8-ball, Peyton Watson subscribers. Let's do it. You be one of the next 6 that I need to get to 8880. And then at that point, Peyton's going to go off. So I will see you tomorrow night at 11 on the Flaco Watts, on the Grow Show with Flaco Watts. Otherwise, if you're only here for the Little Nugget Show, where we examine the little nuggets of insight and wisdom from the ass kicking that Denver experienced from Oklahoma City this evening, or possibly a win against Detroit in revenge fashion. Join me then. Until then, good night. 30 minutes. We did it.